Have you ever thought that the most bodybuilder lessons of your whole life, if someone told you in just 24 minutes? So how will they be today if Machiavelli is sitting in front of you and give you as many minutes the longer a person finishes his tea? So what will he tell you? First, forget that life is a fairy tale. Machiavelli teaches life is a game where everyone is in a rough role, mask wearing, with your advantages, your fears, your hollow compulsions. No one lives by being a slave to fate. Someone defines their own power. People are locked in the stories of the world, some prince, some pawn, some never king, some always slave. But reality, a person who knows how to run his own system, his own strategy game, change the rules for him. In the world of Machiavelli, there are only two types of people: who dare to see the world as it is, and those who sleep comfortably in the throes of dreams. People think that goodness, honesty, and pure intentions will push them forward. But Machiavelli clearly says, the world doesn't just reward goodness. The world sees strength, cunning, and the execution of shameless decisions. You yourself think, why do these honest, hard-working people break down again and again? Why meet the same at the bottom in the world who wanted to be the coolest, most special? Because Machiavelli knew life is not idealism, it is the chessboard of pragmatism. The world's big lies: accept everyone, forgive everyone, be gentle with everyone. On in the real world, the strategy that worked at that time, he will win. Machiavelli believed fear is the asra of life. Love is just window dressing. Ask yourself, powerful human being in any society, those who follow, even if they are angry, what does he have? The politics of fear. It's better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both. Why? Because love is fragile, integrity is bound by time and convenience, but there is a different kind of control hidden in fear. Fear makes a person predictable. Only that person commands who knows how to break relationships and keep emotions side by side when necessary. He will win every time. Who knows how to create needed distance for themselves? You think those who are the cleanest, their future is safe. But in real Machiavellian tricksy, hiding your true face is an art. Her prince or leader's public face, hotahe, because reality is that people are not the truth. Follow the performance. What it looks, it sells. Machiavelli teaches, appear as you must, true only to yourself. Why? Because every crowd expects perfect image from the leader, not from the inside. Those who read their own psychology learn to deal with your short-term emotions. He becomes the king in the society game. Dropping the mask is just the brain luxury. In fact, Alexander is the one who adapts himself to new power in other powers as well. Think, how many times you felt, I wish there was nothing good in life, or why didn't my chance come? Machiavelli says, opportunity never comes in a clear package. She is always hidden in danger, chaos, and discord. Jump in every situation because the greatest guilt comes from them. Those who lost their chances just play safe. To be powerful, learn to take shot in hidden danger. Life regrets don't count opportunities. Perfectionism and overthinking are just the disease of losers. Make loyalty of friends, but never leave demagogue vigilance. That's what Machiavelli teaches. Who trusts every friend with his eyes closed, he soon writes down the date of his defeat. Create alliances, but what day to use them for? He always thinks to himself, because in the big chessboard of life, friends can become tomorrow's worst enemies. Most people spend their lives at the behest of the heart. Do what you feel. Gut feeling follow. But Machiavelli made life a mind game. In his eyes, The day you learn to take your decisions with your mind and observation, the same day real power acquired, live on impulse, the quality of the crowd. Powerful humans understand facts, data, and realpolitik. No emotional reaction. That's the real Machiavellian lesson. Drive life with cool logic of mind. Give the heart just as much relaxation as necessary. Every human being in his life to save himself gives a sacrifice of something. Ordinary people sacrifice their dreams just for social approval or comfort. Machiavelli teaches powerful people to their comfort sacrifice for dreams. You think how often you just cut a goal down so because at the moment was difficult, or what makes the difference? That excuse makes the world's most ordinary people. The real hero is the same. It is the sacrifice of comfort, laziness, all kinds of excuse to fight. Can't sacrifice? So life is just a spectator sport for you. Forget the dream of becoming a player. Identity is not accidental. Every day, with every choice, you define yourself. Machiavelli assumes any identity, if you don't get the pick again and again, it remains hollow. Direct meaning? Raise your standards. Don't change just because the world wants to see you change. Change for yourself, for your next level version. No identity glasses. Armor is you face every new reality. Success never comes in ideal situations. Machiavelli's honesty teaches that when times are bad, that's when humans evolve the fastest. People think, suffer the hardship of small time, then everything will be normal. But true, people who upgrade themselves in every new threat, they always go up in every crisis. The real formula of growth, problem plus pain plus adaptation equals power. Don't be afraid. Adapt yourself to new version in every scary round. Every threat is a level-up opportunity. Those who do not adapt are lost in the old pages of history. The whole philosophy of Machiavelli is the central truth. Not everyone can always be a winner, but no one will ever lose. Every victory is temporary, every defeat, too. Issue, not permanent. The whole game is here. How fast you can get up again after falling. Those who lose sit down, they are actually dead of attitude. The real champ of life does not fall. Rather, in rising, the game is hidden in the attitude to resume. Day-to-day struggle, rishte, social things, all become irrelevant one day. Machiavelli asks, what will people remember after you leave? They will not remember your goodness, just your decisions, your strength and impact. Not from legacy morality, bold actions, tough decisions and fearless approach. Do not impress, influence. Don't conform, transform. That's the real Machiavellian lesson. Leave your mark so deep, people think about your name too. This man was not ordinary. The whole life of Machiavelli, art of war. Everything was a next move. Every difficulty demanded a strategy. You think, is chess or war just for military leaders? No. Every relationship of every day, every career move, every risk. All is a giant chessboard. Today, the man who thinks about 24-hour strategy, exposure, risk, connection. The same might think that could change your whole life in 24 minutes. Machiavelli's biggest stupidity in sight. Seeing this world as people show, not as he really is. You have been taught positive daydream, but not real champion's dreams. Learn to see raw truth. Reality is often uncomfortable, messy, and at times merciless. Who learns to face this harshness, he becomes a myth in every crowd. Powerful people chase rare popularity. Their work does not make people happy. The reality of your impact, your size, it is a pledge to never let your shadow become smaller. Fairness, gentle being, live on safe bets. Almost every ordinary person has a default. But history is written in his name. Those who dare to take tough decisions, even if they become unpopular. People have missed the price of every giant leap. Safety is missed, but bold choice is the last true proof of self-respect. Nice guy, raising everyone's expectations. Short-term applause, long-term only increases the gravity of mediocrity. Zindagi, the day you start taking decisions from the leadership mindset, that day you will get out of the crowd. Transformation is always after pain, rejection, or failure. Who loses, his heart breaks, but his soul becomes stronger. Machiavelli kept saying again and again, hardship is not a punishment. It's the universe's test. Are you really that level guy as you think? When all doors close. So believe the truth, reality gate is opening before you, so that you choose such a path, which is the hardest in the crowd, but the most rewarding. Good people ask for everyone's approval, but the Machiavellian alpha becomes the gravitational force itself. The real form of authority. When you are silent, but with your presence, people are forced to change themselves. True influence does not come from flashy appearances. Rather, it comes from the cold discipline, raw ambition, and energy that raises questions. Those who see it are silent. Like Prince doesn't show his power, bass her non-negotiable vibe, everyone gives reminder. He is not part of the ordinary circuit. It's your own law, your own reality. Machiavelli used to see common power in every great leader. Unpredictability. As much as you can reveal your weaknesses, plans, emotional triggers. People will live as much in confuse and awe. The right leaders never make their next move an open book. The less they know about them, the same people are afraid to undervalue them. Zinda legend, which shows surface calm, but the real war goes like invisible moves in his mind. Real Machiavellian wisdom, winning from consistency, never become a legend if there is no pain and dark days in it. Everyone keeps discipline for big things, but in the small, bored, and tough days that last, that's the real master. Every day, every chance, every setback face with unforgiving consistency. No excuses, no apologies, only deliver. It is from here that the difference between ordinary and epic begins. This was the darkest and deepest message of Machiavelli. A person who comes out of fear of failing, rejection, or losing relationships, he is never trapped in life. The only thing that prevents you from being in full power, that's endka all. Job, friendship, love, or old image of yourself. If you kill these phobias, so your every decision, every risk, every opportunity, it will be full of pure freedom. And that's the real Machiavelli game. No codependency, no fear, no slavery. If Machiavelli came before you today, spoke just 24 minutes. So this will speak. Dream, don't think small. Think real. Never choose an emotionally easy path. If you want to be powerful, take decision alone. Be ready to rescue yourself every time. Leave the slavery of comfort, fear, or love. Stop impressing everyone. Make your own gravity. Every pain growth ki hai. Sword. Write your own history. Do not live for the approval of others. Stand out in hard days. Highest compliment. Consistence, darkness, and energy. Make sabko armor. Zindagi is chess, not cheap luck. Dare to be a legend. Ordinary people do not remember. Life is not just a challenge, but there is a stage where every human being, you have to become a Machiavellian player. Otherwise, it will be just an audience. Suno, if reached here, so the ordinary mindset is over. Choose now. Keep thinking, or to print your name in this world like legend,